Hey.
How are you, sir?
Okay, wait a minute, wait a second.
Okay. Good morning, class. Good morning, class. Class.
Did you guys like that? Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hey, anybody there? Is anybody there? They are! Good morning, class! Can you see me? Can you see me? Ah! Good morning! Oh, you can see me? You guys aren't moving. Your video's froze up. That's all right. Wait a second. Oh, he's still black. Well, that's why we're testing this.
Yeah.
And you're a little choppy there, but we're testing here. This is just a test. No, you're still black. Let's hang up and try me back. But we'll be back. Anybody there? Can you see me?
No, we don't see you. Can you see us?
No, not yet.
Come on out.
Yeah, I can see you now, but you're still frozen. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Well, that's the most important. Good morning, class!
Good morning.
Fourth grade, Audubon. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you know where I went to school, don't you?
Can you see us better?
Yeah, but you're froze up. You know, I don't hear you too good. Oh, you went black again. You got communicate. You probably got internet problems. No, your video's down now, but I can still hear you. Here you're back again, but you're still frozen.
We can't. Can you see us, or can I turn off? If I turn off our lights, we can see you better.
Okay, well you do whatever you need to do. You're choppy, and the kids. I can see the kids moving every now and then. Hey kids, you know why I got this big hat on? This is my thinking hat. See, I learned so much in Audubon that this hat is filled up with all my brains. So I always have to wear this hat when my brains get bigger from everything I learn. Oh, you went out again. But you guys can see me, right? Ah, then what do I need to... Hey, who's back there? Hey, Roseanne, what's happening, girl? Oh, that's okay. You guys are all moving around a little bit now. We're going to have to work out the technology. Yeah, I see you all moving around now. Can't anybody sit still?
No, not in here.
No, you... So you all got ants in your pants, huh? Okay, well, okay, well we're gonna be working on this technology for a while until we get it right, because this is what we wanted to do. Because right now you guys are very pixelated and I can see you choppily moving around, so I can see you. Okay, here's what I want you all to do so I can see how much of a time lag we have. Everybody hold up their hands. Okay, okay, put them down. Now I didn't say Simon Says. Okay, now you can see me okay, Sue? Okay, let's go. Hey guys, you all remember when you were back at Haviland Avenue School? Yeah, well that's, yeah. Well that's where I went to school. I went to Haviland.
Nick is from California.
Yeah.
Amelia from Florida.
Whoa. Well, do you guys know where I'm at right now? Do you know where Washington? Okay, you can't all yell at once because I can't hear anybody, okay? Okay, so listen up. Then we'll do one at a time, okay? When you're ready to say something, hold up your hand and then Sue will ask you because I can't see you too good. So do you all know where Washington is? Yeah. Do you know how long it would take you to get here in a car? 3 to 5 days. 50 hours of driving. And 4 hours on an airplane. Yeah, well, when you fly here, it only takes 4 hours to fly, but it takes you 10 hours in the airport. All right, now let me tell you something. I was just like you once. Let me show you something here. Okay, see that? Yeah, that was when I was a hunk. Yeah, I used to be a hunk. But you know, me and Sue and all the adults, you know how we feel? We feel as young as you do inside. We just got a little bit older, but we're still young at heart and we're still learning things just like you guys. Hey, Sue? May have to get a faster computer in there, too. We'll be testing this later on, and because you guys' voices are really breaking up. But I'm coming through okay, voice-wise? Okay. Okay, well, that's all that counts. Basically, since you can't talk too much to me because you're broken up, guess what? I got to do all the talking. But Mrs. Scott told me that you guys have questions for me. Can anybody try to ask me a question?
Yeah, I'm going to hold on by numbers.
Okay.
Stand on up, you can stand up. You can see him standing up.
Yeah. Right. How old am I? Well, I look pretty young, right? About 18. Well, I feel like I'm 18. Yeah, and Sue feels like she's when I first knew Mrs. Scott, she was 5 years old. Yep. Well, you really want to know how old I am? Okay. I'm 22. No, okay, no. I'm 64 years old. And I went to Audubon schools from 1951 until I was kicked out of school in 1963. Because I was a bad boy. Well, we'll talk about that later. Mrs. Scott, do we have any other questions?
Oh, everybody got 15. Maria, she's standing up. She's right in the front there.
Okay, I got her.
How long did you know Miss Scott?
I knew her from the time she was probably born, but I didn't know it. But I first knew her when she was about 5, well, until I left in 1963, and then I started learning about her more last year when I came back to New Jersey for my high school reunion. Hey, do you know what I got when I came back to New Jersey? Okay, let me tell you something. I got kicked out of school, but you know what I did after that? I was in the Air Force for 8 years, and then I went to college, and I got 3 college degrees and parts of 2 other ones. But when I came back, so I did everything backwards, because when I came back to Audubon, you know what I got? Look at this. That's my high school diploma, so I did everything backwards, and I did it harder by doing it my way. It's better to stay in school and go all the way through school the right way. Okay? Just remember that. It's easier to do it that way than my way. But here's a lesson for you. I live on a golf course now. I'm pretty rich, okay? And every one of you in that classroom, every one of you can be just as successful as I am. Every one of you. But here's the way you got to do it. Here's what you got to do. You got to listen to all these lessons you're getting about reading and writing and arithmetic and biology and science. You got to learn all these things. And then you will all have, they're tools. These are just all tools for your life. And then you're going to put it all together, and then you're going to listen to somebody like me, and I'm going to make you all rich. You can, does anybody there not like money? Who don't like money?
They all like money.
Okay. As long as you like money. But here's what you got to do after you listen to all those lessons you're going to get. You got to reach down inside of yourself. Way down deep inside, and you got to tell yourself, okay, do I want to be successful or do I not want to be successful? You got to do it from within yourself. Don't care what anybody else tells you about not being successful. You can do it, because I had to do it that way. People told me I wasn't going to be successful. Fooled them, didn't I? Okay, another question? Okay, where's Samantha? Wave your hand.
She's right up front.
Okay, I got her. Second one.
How did we meet?
How did we meet?
Scouting, right? Through scouting?
Oh, yeah. Her brother was my age. I went to school with her brother. And we used to, and then Susie would, well, Mrs. Scott, we call her, I still call her Susie. She would come to the Cub Scout meetings, and I used to go over her house. Her dad was the assistant Boy Scout master. And he would take us camping and tell us ghost stories and scare us. And Mrs. Scott was just this skinny little girl that we all ignored. You know, how you ignore your little brothers and sisters.
Yep.
But look at that smart, beautiful woman she turned into. Hey, did you ever give your teacher a hand? Huh? Let's give your teachers a hand there.
There.
Okay, I see him.